Hi, this is Helena, and in this video, I wanted to answer a question I received from a woman in our community who wants to know how to stop anxiety and overthinking from basically ruining her love life and pushing her man away. This is something we've all experienced from time to time, right? I've certainly been there myself, and I know how difficult it can be to get out of this cycle, especially if you have strong feelings for a man or you're feeling anxious because you don't know where you stand with him, or maybe he's acting a little distant or pulling away. We've all been there, so hopefully this video will be helpful for you if this is something you're experiencing right now. But before I get started, if you're new to my channel, click the button to subscribe to get all of my videos on how to attract the man and the relationship you want. So I want to talk about anxiety and overthinking in this video specifically in terms of urgency. Urgency is this top problem I see in women that really prevents them from attracting the man they want and creating a great relationship with him. Urgency happens when your own masculine energy, your inner knight in shining armor, so to speak, that's there to protect you and serve you in your own life, is going unemployed or not being used in some other area. I first heard this concept from my brilliant mentor, Rory Ray, and I want to kind of take it and expand it here for the purposes of this video because it's just something I see all over the place. I can see it in the comment sections of some of my videos here on YouTube and in women who are coming to me for the first time feeling really anxious or wanting to analyze a man to death, like try and figure him out or just overthink the situation, which doesn't help them at all. Usually it's coming from a sense of urgency, this need to move things forward or have some decision made or figure something out right now. So I always say you do not want your masculine energy to go urgent. And I'm so happy to be talking about masculine energy in this video because I have so many videos on feminine energy and how to get into your feminine energy. And of course, that's really important. But your masculine energy is also incredibly important when it comes to really serving you in your own life, especially in other areas of your life. So urgency happens when your own masculine energy is not being utilized in your own life. It's going unemployed, so to speak. So when your masculine energy is not being used, like in work or in other areas of your life, if it's kind of making excuses and going dormant, you're going to feel urgent, usually in your love life. That's when you start to feel really anxious and you're trying to figure a man out. You're taking all of this amazing masculine energy that you could be using for yourself and your own life, and you're like turning it on to a man and trying to make something happen or, figure something out in dating and relationships. It happens all the time. I still catch myself getting into this place. So let me know your experiences with this too in the comment section. I'm going to lay out some steps for you in this video today that will hopefully help you start to turn this around. So you don't want your masculine energy to go urgent and start running you by fear. So I'm going to give you some things you can do to employ that masculine energy for yourself in your own life so you don't turn it on to a man and go urgent and start feeling anxious and start overthinking. And again, I'd love to hear your experiences. So type your answers to these questions in the comment section down below. I love hearing from you guys. So the first thing I want you to do is think of some things you can do with your own masculine energy that's really going to improve your own life or make the world a better place. I always say start with your own life, right? Because before you can give back to others and serve others, you have to make sure your own cup is filled up first. So where can you start using your masculine energy to improve your life, right? And just create this amazing full life for yourself. There's all different kinds of things you can do. This could look like starting a business or working on something that's really meaningful to you, volunteering, things like that. It could be little things like starting a new exercise routine or setting up your schedule in a way to where you're not going to be overwhelmed. It could be tackling your to-do list and getting some of these things done that you might have been sitting on. Could be anything. So type your answer to that question in the comment section. And what would you do differently if you could use your masculine energy to work on your own life or make the world a better place, right? Would you breathe more? Would you feel a little more relaxed on the inside? Would you look at others with more love and compassion? Would you create peace within yourself and look at yourself with more love and compassion? How would you feel, and what would you do differently if all of this masculine energy you're using to try to figure this guy out right now and overthink the situation, if you could just take your focus off of him and use all of that amazing energy and focus for yourself and your own life, or doing something out there in the world that's really meaningful to you. Next thing I want you to do is just notice how your masculine energy is running your life. Do you have that masculine energy in gear for yourself? Is your life set up in such a way to where it's really flowing and feeling easy, and you're trusting life and trusting yourself to get everything done that you need to do? Or is your masculine energy not in use? Is it making excuses? We've all been there. I mean, there are certainly things that I don't want to do sometimes, so I just kind of let them go. And then I tend to start to feel urgent in other areas, when really if I were to take that energy and use it to where it would really be useful and serve me, some of these other things that I feel are stagnant or not moving the way I want them to, right? Or not as quickly as I want them to, would start to break free and start to come together once I get my own energy in gear for myself and my own life. And last, I want you to ask yourself, what is your masculine energy doing or not doing in your life that's showing up in the men you're meeting and attracting, or in your man if you're in a relationship? So something that I've learned over the years is that there just is no one separate from you, right? There's just you showing up in different ways. And something I always say is that as women, we attract a mirror image of our own masculine energy. So if your masculine energy is not in gear for yourself, if you're not using it to make your life amazing or create a wonderful world around you, you will start to see that in the men you're attracting, or in your man. You might attract men who keep you waiting if you're waiting in other areas of your life. If you attract men who don't want to commit, you can always take a look. Where are you not committing to yourself and your own dreams and desires? Where are you putting those things on hold because you're waiting for the perfect guy to come along before you, start the career or business that you've always wanted, or to get into a really great living situation that feels really good to you? It's all related. So you want to make sure that your own masculine energy is creating space and setting your life up in such a way that your feminine energy can really just be there and breathe and intuit what's going on around you. And it's the job of your own masculine energy to do that. Not for a man to do that, but you need to employ your masculine energy that way. Then the men will start, the men who are showing up in your life will reflect that back to you. You'll start attracting men who want to be there for you and support you and take care of you if your own masculine energy is doing that for yourself. Really interesting how it's all related. So I actually wrote an article on this topic on how to stop urgency from ruining your love life. So I'll post a link to that in the description right below this video. I love to hear from you guys. I always love hearing about your experiences and feedback and thoughts on my videos. So let me know the answers to some of these questions. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, and also, if you're ready to attract the man and relationship of your dreams, check out my 3 keys to attract the man you want report and audio training. That one's free on my website too, at helenahartcoaching.com. I'll post the link to that one as well, so everything's in the description right below this video. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.